The track saw and guide is really a nice tool, or a nice combination of tools. I'm one of those guys that didn't think much of the idea of a track saw. No use, wouldn't have a use for it. But guess what? I'm 73. Lifting a sheet of particle board isn't easy anymore. So I got to cut it down to size. And boy, the track saw is just an ideal thing. Sometimes my eyesight is bad. So if I take an 8-foot piece of particle board and I'm trying to line it up to the fence, I can't see. I can't tell if it's lined up to the fence. So the track saw comes in real handy for me. I'm working alone. I don't like dealing with this heavy stuff. And some of the stuff is just too long for me to have good vision on the fence. So, the track saw. And I really like this one from Festool. A thing I really like about this saw is the adjustability. I can adjust this so it just barely cuts through the thickness of the material. And it'll just leave a scratch on this piece of a material that I have for scrap underneath. So, they like to call that sacrificial lumber. Well, anyway, that's what it is to me. So I can adjust it really close, so it barely cuts through the material. And you can use a dust collector, extractor. Festool sells those, and they're really nice too. But this works real good as well. So that's what I use on this track saw. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to make this piece shorter so that I can handle it on a table saw and I can see what I'm doing. And so I just line this up. And I'm not even going to put a clamp on the other end because it has this no skid stuff on the bottom of the guide so that it'll sit pretty good. This non-skid surface that's on the back of this guide prevents it from sliding out of the way. It's nicer, it's better if you can have a clamp on the other side, but you can't always. And here's a good example where I really can't get a clamp in there. And so I just square it up real good, bank on this thing not sliding, and I'm pretty sure it won't because it hasn't before, and get a nice square cut. So let's give that a run. Push this lever up, that lowers the blade, and when you after you lower the blade, you hit the on switch. Well, I guess maybe you saw that, this here little thing here from the dust bank. Well, anyway, I love this thing. It makes my life a lot easier. I can handle this. I can see it when it's against the fence. Just a really nice thing. Plus you can get a really square cut, so I'm squared up really good to this side, and here, when I start cutting them off, I'm in good shape.